Hey guys, so yesterday Smilegate dropped a huge developers note going over a ton of things that are going to be changing in the future of Lost Ark. They went over a bunch of details, shedding light into a lot of things that we didn't know before. But as a part of this, they also talked about some really interesting things that are both good and bad. And while originally I was going to upload a summary video of this document, the video that I did on stream last night ended up rambling on for forever. And also, there's been a ton of streamers that have uploaded some really good stuff out there. So, like ATK uploaded a video, Memo uploaded a video, Saint has his document. I'm going to list all of those videos down below in the description if you did want to get a summary video of this document. But I am going to go in a different direction, and I'm going to be deep diving into different aspects specifically over the next couple of videos, talking about the changes that are coming and the implications and kind of, I guess, things I would recommend going forward. But the one that I did want to cover today was the Elixir changes. Now, I think that the Elixir changes were a lot more disappointing than we had actually initially expected. I think everybody thought the changes to Transcendence and Elixirs were not great. It was just a cost reduction and nothing really else, right? Cost reduction and more materials per week. But with the case of Elixirs, it is actually way worse than we expected. And it's a little bit confusing, and there still is a little bit of speculation in this, but I think that it makes sense that it is the way that it is in this note. And I wanted to explain to you guys what this actually means because it's a little bit confusing. So here it says with the elixirs, the amount of elixir related items obtained from the Ivory Tower dungeon is doubled. So we get double the amount of mats, which we've known since the beginning. Now they said starting from season 3, a new shining elixir of wisdom item will be added. Now, the Shining of Elixir of Wisdom has a lower refining and conversion cost and lower catalyst consumption than existing elixirs, which basically says our old elixirs, the legendary elixirs, costed 280 gold per tap. Now, with these new elixirs, the Shining Elixir of Wisdoms is going to be 140 gold per tap, and the catalyst has been changed from a 5 cost to 3 cost. So you only need 3 catalysts for a tap. So half the gold and kind of pretty much half the catalyst that you need, which is, cool, right? Well, unfortunately, it's not exactly that straightforward because as you can see right here, it's a new item, right? A new elixir. Why wouldn't they just say, oh, we nerfed the rates of the elixirs, so now the legendary elixirs are going to be, 140 gold to cut and 3 catalysts per cut? Well, that's because the old elixirs still exist. So as you can see here, the weekly crafting for heroic, so epic, and legendary great elixirs can be crafted with the essence of wisdom has been expanded. So they basically are saying that you can craft more of these now. So wait, so they're not getting rid of epic elixirs? And what is the difference between a legendary great elixir that you can craft and these shining elixirs of wisdoms? Are they the same thing? Are they different? Well, unfortunately, they are different. So that means, for one, any legendary elixirs that you have hoarded since, the beginning of time, I guess, if you didn't want to cut them or you were done your 40 set and hoping for a nerf before you cut them, unfortunately, you cannot get this new benefited, new nerfed cost. The old legendary elixirs are still going to be the same exact cost as before. At least that's how I read into it. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure that these new elixirs are going to be only droppable. You can't actually craft this. So even after these elixirs get implemented, when you start cutting them and you're like, oh shoot, this one's not good, I'm going to break it down into dust, right? Even if you break it down into dust, the dust that you get from these elixirs are going to be the same as the old ones, and all you can do is craft the old elixirs. So This is definitely such a huge bummer because it essentially doesn't do anything, or the changes that it gives is so minuscule. Now, I'm going to be pulling up a little bit of a summary of this that I put down in my Discord. By the way, if you haven't joined my Discord already, the link is down in the description below, and you can join there. There's a community here. We talk all the time, talk about different Lost Ark things, and you can get the latest updates from like my YouTube videos and Twitch streams and things like that from here. But in my Discord, I said that basically there's a summary of what happened here. So 1, new elixirs are in the game, so people who hoarded the old ones get fucked over. So basically, if you hoarded old ones, it's like, well, you don't get the new rates. These elixirs are only dropped by hard Voldus. It will not drop old legendary elixirs anymore. So no more old legendary elixirs from the drop, but you can still get them from crafting. If you want to craft elixirs, they will still be the old elixirs with the old pricing and rates. So there's a premium for anyone who wants to get faster progression. So if you want to progress faster beyond the, I guess it used to drop 4, now it drops 8 elixirs that you get per week from hard Voldus, you'll have to go and pay for the premium to be able to progress faster, because you're gonna have to buy the elixir shards or, you know, craft them using the ones you break down and still have the old rates for both epic and legendary. And the third thing is that epic elixirs unfortunately still exist. A lot of people were speculating that maybe we're only going to have the new legendary elixirs. Old epic elixirs are be gone. Well, unfortunately, because they expanded, like, why would you expand the amount of elixirs that you can craft per week for epics if they didn't exist in the game anymore? So unfortunately, the epic elixirs still exist because nobody really complained about them, so they didn't really make a change. And also they did nerf the epic elixirs in the past in terms of their cost, right? So they already feel like they've done the work already and nobody's complaining about it. They're happy about it. So epic elixirs still exist. So unfortunately, the news for the elixirs is really bad, and we still have to deal with this really bad system. On top of not really getting as much of a nerf to the elixirs as we thought, we're also not getting any changes to the core system in general. So that's such a huge bummer, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Are you disappointed with these changes? Did you think that this meant something different and you kind of learned something new? Let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like button, hit the sub button, ring the bell for notifications, and also I stream every single night on twitch.tv/MesoXShiru. So hopefully I see you guys there on my stream. But if not, hopefully I see y'all on the next video, which again, we will be continuing to go down this list and deep diving into different aspects that I learned. So all right, guys, I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace out.